Luna 2 has launched. There is now a Luna Classic, you know, the rug pull, and now the new and improved version that apparently is going to go to the moon, called just Luna, Luna. It's listed on exchanges. We're going to go over that. We're going to go over my take on what's going to happen, guys. So smack the likes, smack the subscribes, and you know we're powered by... Can't have a crypto video without seeing what's going on with Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin is at 28.9 here on the monthly. Some nice red action right there. Let's pull back up to the daily. Look at that, trading sideways, slightly downward. I'd love to see a bear trap. Let's see us dip down, touch that 200 weekly, rally back up, and call it a day. So Luna. You know, I was trying to find Luna on TradingView. I was having some issues. Maybe it's only me, but I was having some issues. So I went over to Kraken. Look at Kraken. You guys see that line right there? You guys can see that. Currently around 385. I think that's a euros, if I'm not mistaken. I'm an American, so I'm silly when it comes to euros and the British pound, like with the symbols. I don't really know. But I went over to Kucoin as well. And I know this may look confusing because if you never use Kucoin, you're like, whoa, what is this, man? Like all this stuff. Just look. It's $3.74 for one Luna. Like, oh, cool, right? But keep in mind, we talked about it on, it was a live stream the other day because we're live Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I forget exactly which one it was. It was something like regarding Luna when they had the amended revival plan 2, and you're not going to be getting all your tokens. If I remember correctly, it's like 30% will go back to the people pre-attack. 30% of all the new supply will go back to them, and there is a 2-year investing period with a 6-month cliff, and you'll get 30% right away. So meaning you're only going to get 30% of the Luna that you're entitled to right away. And guys, I truly believe, based off of Do Kwon's actions, that this right here is probably not going to last too long. This thing will be great until it isn't. We'll get into that a little later. But I do want to go over this from, the scammer himself. He says, to view your Luna, or Luna 2, as some exchanges call them, token balances, you only need to log into Station and refresh the page. For new users coming in from IBC, and I'll create a Station wallet with the same ledger, and Station should walk you through the remaining process. Kind of goes to that here. Yeah, like, lovely. The thing is, though, guys, I think this scenario right here from Miles, I don't know how to say his last name. I think this is very likely. He says, a friend sent me this. It's his take on 2.0, Terra 2.0. He thinks that Luna 2.0 is a money-making opportunity, but only for smart, savvy players. So we'll get into this. So it says, we have all market participants desperate to recoup the losses, from the Luna 1, as Luna is one of the very few instances where large whales and smart money lost significant capital on a project in crypto. Yeah, that's definitely true. This leads to a combination of whales plus small-time retail money desperately looking to make their money back on a coin which is super, super easy to move amidst high volatility. Conclusion. I see Luna 2.0 as a money-making opportunity, but only for the smart, savvy players who are ready to quickly get in and get out with decent profits, or end up losing it all again, as big players use swings to trap retail and recoup some of their previous losses. So if you guys heard me before, my take on Luna 2, I said this thing is garbage. Do not get into it. Long term, it's going to get wrecked. Short term, yes, you probably can make some bucks if you're willing to take some profit. I completely agree with this. I don't think Luna's going to last for a while. And I said this before on a live stream. This isn't the first time I said it. Is that this kind of reminds me, this Luna 2 stuff right here, the whole launching thing, it kind of reminds me of BitConnect back in the day. If you guys have been here in 2017, BitConnect, it was great until it wasn't. And basically, they had this thing called an ICO for their last hurrah. An ICO is an initial coin offering where you're raising money. You're just raising capital. You know what I mean? So they're getting more money. They raised capital. And if I'm not mistaken, they had the biggest ICO of the time back in 2017. There's been biggers after, but at that time, it was the biggest, baddest at that time. I think it was like $3 or $4 billion, which was a lot back then. And guess what? Kind of, went belly up then. They just took the money and ran off. So yeah, I'm not saying that's exactly what's going to happen here, but I do believe it is not going to look good. I would be willing to take that profit when things start swinging up to the upside, because it looks like it did hit 6.5 euros or British pound, whatever this is. And now it's back down at 383 there. And it did hit, it almost hit $10 USD. And now we're back down at 380. Not really surprising, guys. Please just be careful. I do not think this is a great long-term hold, but I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a silly dude on the internet. You need to do your own research. You need to do your own due diligence. You need to look at data online. You're probably watching me. You're probably watching plenty of like other people as well, and you need to pick out what you believe and what you don't believe. I'm just trying to look out. I don't think this is going to work out well. I'd love to be wrong, but this guy has a track record of rugging people, so it's not looking too well. I'm just saying. I know people are excited because it's listed on all these exchanges. You know, oh look, it's on Kucoin, it's on this exchange, it's on FTX, Bybit, Bitrue, BitGet, Huobi, LBank, HitBTC, LBank's garbage, Gate.io, Kucoin, Bitfinex, BinanceCrypto.com, guys. I know it's out there. It's on a lot of exchanges, probably even more. But Coinbase still suspended their UST and their wrapped Luna, so just keep that in mind. Still don't understand why XRP is delisted from all these exchanges. But Luna 2.0 is allowed. Interesting. So, not like there's any manipulation or anything going on there, if you ask me. But yeah, so Luna 2.0, watch out for that. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you guys think? You guys think I'm just being crazy? You think, oh no, you're just overreacting. It's not right. Like, this thing's gonna be the best thing since sliced bread. You got Bitrue giving you staking of 7%. I mean, it's not like we learned a lesson before about high staking. I mean, you know what I mean? So with UST and it getting rugged, everybody's super and what I think is kind of disgusting. Everybody's super excited to say, yo, we just listed the new Luna. Like, you got Kucoin right here. You got Bitrue. Like, yes, let's go. We're going to get them in with that 7% APY. Very easy to use on Bitrue. You know, Gate.io has their announcement too, man. Like everybody's super excited. They just want that they just want you to trade on their platform to get the trading fees. Well, which is fair enough. I get it. But I don't think, based off the creator's reputation, that it's going to do very well. Yeah, it really does remind me of BitConnect. It really does remind me that if you go back to this Discord chat, that it's going to come down to the savvy players, the big money, the whales. They're going to have a good time pumping this thing up, pumping it down, creating a lot of volatility, and then dumping on you. And basically, you're going to be left holding the bags. You're going to be their exit liquidity. So please, I'm begging you to do a little bit of research, to not be exit liquidity, because it's going to be a bad day if you're exit liquidity. That means you're losing money. So please don't do that. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts down below. Agree or disagree, all that great stuff. And before we get out of here, guys, of course, you guys can follow on the tweeters, homie_crypto, if you guys have not already. I'm still trying to find the Luna army. It doesn't seem like they're out there too much, but of course, Luna 2, it's, it's apparently, I'm sure Kucoin says it's the best thing since sliced bread. So we're live Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'll catch you guys then. Smack the likes, smack the subscribes. You want to support the channel, hit up the links down below. And until next time, may the gains be with you.